One of the things that I absolutely love about being in a university environment is that I'm always interacting with these emerging generations of leaders and change makers. And I feel that I am a facilitator of knowledge. I might be a facilitator of wisdom, but there's also, it's a two-way street. I'm also learning and absorbing new things from this younger generation, from the students. So I'll give you an example. One time we were working on a project, and my idea for advancing the initiative was we should bring speakers. We should have workshops. And then a group of students stop Professor Marquez. Don't you realize that that's all we do? We hear things. We are in the classroom. People are talking, telling us things. That's not the kind of thing that we want to do. And I was like, wow, okay, let me listen. So I threw it back at the group of students. And I said, well, what would you like to see? And they say, well, why don't we do something like CHOP? You know, it's a program where contestants open a basket and there are all these different ingredients. And I said, wow, okay, that's really interesting. Why don't we do it? So we did a CHOP style competition at the university to talk about food issues. So we talked about food deserts, we talked about organic, we talked about GMO food, and the point was that it was something that I had about 300 students showing up because it's something that they could relate to and that they were willing to open themselves to new learning that way, which would have never occurred to me because I come from a different generation that learned in a different way. So now, as a dean designing programs for this generation, I'm always trying to seek their input, and not just by asking, but by participating in the spheres where the students are main actors. And that allows me to say, okay, I am helping design, but it's not just me on my own. I got to understand where they're coming from, and they have to understand where I'm coming from, and then together we can produce something that really makes sense.